High school felt like a movie, and I was just an extra. My best friends, Leo and Mia, were the stars. Leo was the charming athlete, Mia the brilliant artist everyone adored. And me? I was just Alex, the guy who was. There, we'd been a trio since kindergarten, inseparable. But lately, their spotlight felt blinding, casting a shadow that I couldn't seem to escape. Every laugh they shared with someone else, every compliment they received, felt like a tiny paper cut on my self-esteem. The jealousy started as a whisper, a nagging thought in the back of my mind. Why wasn't I the one people cheered for? Why didn't anyone see me? That whisper grew into a roar. A bitter, ugly plan started to form in my mind. If I couldn't share their spotlight, maybe I could just turn it off. The annual school talent show was coming up. Leo was planning a guitar solo, and Mia was creating a live digital painting. It was their big moment. It was my chance. I knew Leo's biggest fear was public speaking, even though he could play guitar like a rock star. I started a rumor that he was also going to sing a big dramatic ballad. The pressure mounted instantly. I saw the panic in his eyes every time someone asked him about his big singing debut. For Mia, it was even simpler. I knew she used a specific rare software for her digital art. The day before the show, while she was distracted, I accidentally spilled a soda on her laptop. I watched the screen flicker and die, and a twisted sense of satisfaction washed over me. I apologized profusely, of course. She believed me. They both did. They were my best friends. They trusted me. That night, I went home feeling powerful, like I'd finally taken control. But the victory felt hollow. My phone was silent. No excited texts from Leo about his final practice. No frantic calls from Mia about a backup plan. Just silence. The next day at school was awful. Leo was a nervous wreck, pacing backstage. Mia was trying to salvage her project on a school computer, but it wasn't the same. She looked defeated. Seeing them like that, seeing the genuine hurt I had caused, shattered my cold satisfaction. This wasn't a victory. This was destruction. I had torn down the two people who had always built me up. The memory of 1,000 shared lunches, late-night study sessions, and secret handshakes flooded my mind. They weren't just popular kids. They were my family. I couldn't let it end like this. I ran backstage and found Leo. I confessed everything. The rumor, the jealousy, the awful feeling of being second best. He just looked at me, not with anger, but with a deep sadness. Then I found Mia and told her the truth about her laptop. The look of betrayal on her face was a punch to the gut. I deserved it. I told them I would do anything to make it right. I went to the stage manager and explained that Leo was only playing guitar, no singing. Then I remembered Mia had old sketches of her digital piece in her notebook. It was a long shot, but I grabbed a projector and her sketchbook. When their turn came, I walked out on stage with them. I grabbed the mic, my hands shaking. I told the whole school how amazing my friends were and how a real friend supports them instead of tearing them down. I introduced Leo's incredible guitar solo. As he played, I projected Mia's original sketches onto the screen behind him. It wasn't the polished performance they had planned, but it was something more. It was real. It was a story of a friendship that almost broke, but was being pieced back together. The applause was overwhelming. Backstage, there were no cheers, just quiet tears. I apologized again, and this time, it was from the very core of who I was. Leo and Mia hugged me. It wasn't an instant fix. The trust was broken, and we all knew it would take a long time to rebuild. But in that moment, I understood. Popularity is fleeting. It's a fragile thing that can disappear overnight. But true friendship, the kind that survives even the worst mistakes, that's the real prize. It's about being there for each other, in the spotlight and in the shadows. And that's a lesson I'll never forget. Thanks for watching.